Hey guys, SimmersDim here, back with a brand new Airsoft review. This time we're reviewing the Tokyo Marui USP Compact. Here's the format of the review. Firstly, we're going to go over a brief history of the USP Compact, then my first impressions. Then we're going to go to the Chrono, and I'm changing up a little bit. Instead of a range test, I'm going to show you practical range accuracy from gameplay, because I have gamed this pistol about 5 times at this point. I just feel it's more relevant to do it that way, as shooting at a target is fun and all, but it doesn't show you practical application of whatever riff you're using. But without further ado, let's get into the review. The USP Compact 9mm, which this Tokyo Marui replica is based on, is the compact variant of the USP. The USP is a wide family of pistols, which are used all over the world by multiple forces, such as law enforcement and some military organizations. USP stands for Universal Self-Loading Pistol. It was designed to be a robust ergonomic pistol, which you can get in multiple caliber offerings, such as 9mm Parabellum, 45 ACP, and 40 Smith & Wesson. It was designed by H&K in the late 80s, early 90s. It's still in use to this day, which is a testament to its design itself and its reliability. That's just a brief history on the USP. Now let's get into my first impressions. So I've always been a big fan of HK products, from rifles to pistols, mainly because I'm a left-handed shooter and a lot of their platforms are ambidextrous, and the USP is no exception. For the past 5 or so years, I'd ran a HK-45, which is also a HK firearm, and that was truly ambidextrous, and I loved it. But I've always been more of a fan of the USP, dating back to Metal Gear Solid 2. I knew as well that I had to get a Tokyo Marui pistol, as I've always used them, and they're the only brand I've had that have never had any issues. They're just really reliable. The control scheme is nice, and if you've used any other HK pistol like the HK-45, the controls are all in the same place. However, with the compact, because of the nature of it being a compact pistol, the controls are a little bit more squished together, but that's no big deal. The magazines as standard come with an extended flared base plate. This is good because it allows you to get a better grip. However, I had an issue with them. I also bought 2 extra magazines at the time with the same base plate on. However, the base plate is too long and didn't allow me to use any gas bottles because the nozzles on the gas bottles just wouldn't reach. So I had to switch to smaller flush base plates, which luckily you get with each magazine you get. However, that does mean that you don't get extended base plates. So if you have bigger hands, this might be an issue for you. On the subject of magazines as well, it holds a generous 23 rounds, which is pretty good for a compact pistol. As standard for all TM pistols, it's very snappy when you shoot it. That's due to the polymer slide. That's kind of a staple with most Marui pistols because they are predominantly polymer due to laws in Japan. It's pretty accurate out of the box. I haven't made any really ridiculous shots with it because I've normally been playing CQB and I'll only draw it at close range. Also, the gas capacity in the magazines are fantastic. On one 10-second fill of gas, I'll get about 3 full magazines, and that's at more rapid fire pace. So to sum up my first impressions, so far I'm very impressed, but I've only gamed it about 5 times and haven't put many more rounds through it apart from that, so only time will tell. But let's move on to the Chrono Test. For the Chrono Test, I'm using red gas and I'm using 0.25 gram BBs. Quick shout out to Airsoft Anonymous for letting me use their chrono and the range for this Chrono Test. As you can see, it's a lower FPS, but it's very consistent, with a total variance of 6 FPS. Not bad for a compact pistol. let's just move on to some snippets of gameplay. There's not any long range engagements, so you won't be able to see how far I can shoot it, but you can see how practical it is.
Really? Yeet! You can't see. Yeah. Hey! She's right here. Hard left, hard left. As soon as you peek it, there's a van. She's there. She's around the corner from it. One down. Changing! Yep. Got him through the gap.
As you can see from the limited gameplay, it's a nice, light, compact, snappy pistol. I'm very happy with it, but I haven't used it as extensively as my HK45, so only time will tell how it performs. But that segues nicely into my final thoughts and my rating out of 10. Overall, I'm very happy with it. It's exactly what I wanted. A nice, compact, snappy pistol. It's quite accurate out of the box, great with gas. The only annoying thing was the base plate issue, but they give you a remedy in the box, so that isn't too bad. For some people it might be annoying the fact it doesn't have a dedicated rail. You do get a rail adapter in the box, however it's quite small, so it might look a bit weird with certain flashlight combinations. It's got that great 90s looking charm to it, which I personally dig. Also, like most HK firearms, it's totally ambidextrous. The only thing in it that's not ambidextrous is the slide release, but you can also power stroke it as well, eliminating that issue. Also, it's great value for money, sitting at between the £135 and £150 mark. It's a great bargain for what you get out of the performance and ergonomics of it. Now, the moment everyone's been waiting for, the rating out of 10. I give the Tokyo Marui USP Compact an 8 out of 10, mainly because I haven't used it for that long, but if it's as durable as my HK45, it might get upgraded to a 9. That is it guys for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to taking this out for another game. I may even go and take it and use it as pistol only. I think that would be quite fun. I'll leave a link as well in the description to Airsoft Direct. They do sell this and it's at a very reasonable price. But that's it guys, this has been Simmers Dim. Let me know what you think in the comments below and if there's anything I can improve, because your feedback has helped my channel grow immensely. And I'll see you in the next one.